sun can start and going down. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, no, start and going down. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, no, no.
Hey best friends, welcome back to my channel, Just Des TV. So I had a couple of things that I did want to come and talk about. I didn't want to make this a long video, so I wanted to come separately and just have a discussion about what is happening in the media this week. So there's a couple of things that we want to talk about. As you can see from the thumbnail, we're going to discuss Michael Strahan's daughter and Isabel, and then we're going to discuss Tamar and Jessie Woo's beef. So we're going to first just start off with Michael Strahan's daughter. So Michael Strahan came out in the news, and Isabel, who's 19, has been documenting her cancer journey. She was diagnosed with a form of cancer, brain cancer. I can't remember the name of it. She was diagnosed with a form of brain cancer, and she had been for over a month dealing with it. She had brain surgery to remove the tumor. The tumor was rapidly growing. She had to relearn how to walk, and there was a couple of other things that she dealt with. But she finally rung the bell at the Children's Hospital, and yeah, so we want to send our love. You can, if you want to check it out, you want to go over to her YouTube page and show her some love, and because it's a serious thing to deal with. And her being 19, and then her twin sister having to watch her go through that, it's really tough. And I'm sure her family, it was really tough on her family. Michael Strahan, the daughters are beautiful. They're so cute with their little red hairs, the little gingers. They're so cute. But anyway, she'll go over there and show her some love, and send her some hugs and stuff like that, and congratulate her for getting through this obstacle in her life. It's like I said, it's a really tough battle to deal with, and it was sad just seeing the pictures of her crying and ringing the bell and stuff like that. And yeah, so we want to go over there and show her some love. So now we're gonna move right along, because like I said, I only have 2 stories to share with you guys, and we're gonna talk about stuff that I really don't want to talk about. I'll say this. If you are a fan of this channel and you know what goes on over here, I love music. It doesn't have anything to do with the artists or anything like that. Their drama, their personal life, their social, like none of that stuff. I love music. No matter what shape or form it is, I love music. So I'm never going to take away from the music aspect of anything when it comes to things like that. I am not a Tamar fan. I listen to Tamar's music, but I am not a fan of the individual Tamar Braxton. We don't do narcissism over here. We don't like narcissism over here. So I hate to have to report on her and the things that she has going on in her life. Now, I say that to say, I watch Jessie Woo. I like Jessie Woo's comments, her commentary, the stuff that she talks about, just a little something. And she's funny, and I like to hear her stories and stuff like that. And then she's in the industry, so she has some inside information that we don't know about sometimes. So last week I seen her video that she did on the story about her friend and Tamar. It has since been taken down from her page. I am going to share some of the stuff that she said on her video. You guys can go over, well, you really can't go over there anymore because she's taking the video down. I'm going to share what she said about Tamar and the story on her. You guys know I'm going to play the video. And then I'm going to play the video of Tamar responding to said Jessie Woo's video. And then I'm going to come back with my commentary.
Tamar, calm down. Come to Baltimore. Ashbrook, you better get your fucking friend. Get your fucking friend. Your motherfucking friend is about to get her ass whooped. Yeah, he not my nigga. now, but he's still, even though we're not together, he's still my nigga. Okay, she knows he's my nigga, and I will fuck her up. I'm from Baltimore, and I'm just sitting there like, what is happening? Like, what's going on? I'm like, Tamar, calm down. She hangs up. So I call her back. I'm like, what is going on? No. Get your fucking friend. I'm like, what is going on? So she says my friend's name, and we're just gonna say Rosa, because between y'all and me, my friend is gonna know the story through this video. I never brought this to my friend's attention, and I'm not gonna say what I caught her saying, because that's gonna cause a whole other. But I caught her saying some weird shit, and she followed up with, "Hey, so what are you doing?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm about to go meet with some folks that I work at, from BT. I went digital. We're about to go have happy hour." She's like, "Oh, well, come with me to this holiday party." I'm like, "Oh, whose holiday party is it?" She's like, "Oh, no, it's somebody that we know. Just come with us to this holiday party." I was like, "Well, I'm gonna go to this dinner." And so, "No, but you can come after the dinner. How long is the dinner gonna be?" I was like, "Okay, just send me the information." She doesn't send me the information, but I looked up, and it was Jiminy Cricket's holiday party. It's like you're fishing for an issue.
It's me. I have been very hesitant to talk about, the recent allegations that has been made about me once again. I have been hesitant because this time is not just about gossip. This time is like very personal and extremely hurtful. I'm not coming here to defend my relationship. I'm not even coming here to defend JR as a person. People feel how they feel. I know that a lot of people are angry with me about, my own decisions, and that's okay. I'm really coming here because I just feel like my character has been questioned, and I just feel like this is like a gravy train to assassinate Tamar character, because it's, very easy to do. You know what I mean? I guess from watching me from Braxton Family Values for all of these years, and, me being who I was on reality television, makes people believe that's who you are in real life, and I've been talking about this for years. But what I also have been talking about for years is how much I stand against people being bullying people, treating people unkind and unfair. And I believe that has happened to me by my friend, or who I thought was my friend, Jessie Woo. And this is the only reason why I'm making this video, because now I feel like I have to, unfortunately, show personal text to defend my character, and I will not be assassinated under, conditions that are just not the truth. I'm just not going to do that, because I've worked too hard on my mental health. I've worked too hard on, just making sure I become a better human being, and I'm just not going to stand for it because somebody wants likes and, I guess, notoriety, because I've been trying to put the pieces of the puzzle together for these last couple of hurtful days, because nothing happens. I didn't have a falling out with Jessie. I didn't have a conversation with Jessie since December, when the last time we filmed together. We don't even film together at Dish Nation. And I don't even have a clue where this is blossoming from. We don't have a hostile work environment. Dish Nation is an amazing job. We work with amazing people. I get along with every single person there. I've never had an argument at Dish Nation. I come in, sometimes I bring food, sometimes, I speak to every person. I say good morning. I'm usually there first. I say good morning to everyone. We have chit chat, in the hallway, laugh, kiki, talk about diets, talk about life. I invited every single person to my concert, the same concert that Jessie opened up for me 2 nights in a row. And I don't know, guys. For once, I am at a loss of words, because, I feel terrible. I feel terrible because now I have to do what somebody has done to me and show personal text. And I said I would never do that, but let's get into it. All right, y'all. So I am taking 100% accountability. What I am saying is crazy. And let me just tell you why what I'm saying is crazy. Number one, I am wasted. I am frustrated. I am broken. I am so upset because the person that we're talking about, came to the Cinco de Mayo, actually my Cinco de Mayo event. Why was it my Cinco de Mayo event? Well, because Cinco de Mayo, fun fact, is Tamar Braxton Day in Houston. So every single year I celebrate Cinco de Mayo, and I have an event. Every Tamartian in the world knows that. So I don't know why she said that this was supposed to be an all-girls event. No, ma'am. Not only did she bring her homegirls, but other people who worked at Dish Nation was there, and they were supposed to bring their spouse too. They just didn't come until we went to the second location. But let's just get into these texts. All of these texts, mind you, this happened in November. This text messages happened in November, the beginning of November. So I don't know why this is coming out now. So you can see through the text, I am not speaking about Jessie. I would never, ever threaten my friends. Okay, so let's get into the second one. So mind you, I'm going in. And the reason why I'm going in is because this person was at the Cinco de Mayo party of mine. It was only like 8 of us, okay? So I'm feeling like upset. I feel, betrayed. Like, girl, your friend who you invited to my party is trying to talk, to my ex. Now, y'all gotta understand, like, when you got an ex, and first of all, me and Jay shouldn't have been communicating anyway, but we were communicating. We was trying to be friends. We have a whole family, together. We was trying to be cool, for the kids or whatever. And it just wasn't a good idea to still try to be friends, right? But I am upset because he is outside, and the reason why I'm still going in is because Jessie said that the girl is not her friend. So I'm not thinking, I'm really saying something wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying something wrong because I'm saying something wrong, but I'm not saying nothing wrong because Jessie said that's not her homegirl. So I'm not disrespecting you, Jessie. Next slide. Y'all not even gonna hold your. I was irate and out of control. Number one, like I said, I was drinking. I was at home by myself. You know what I'm saying? I was just going off. And the girl name is Maggie, right? And when I talked to Jessie on the phone during this whole rant, she had told me she don't fuck with that girl. And the girl got a boyfriend, and the girl be cheating on her boyfriend. So the last time she saw her, she paid her debts. That's not her girl. You know what I'm saying? So I promise y'all, I did not know back in November that this would ever come up again when I was in a broken place, thinking I'm in a safe place with my homegirl. And as you can see down below, I'm not tripping because somebody's trying to talk to Jay, right? I'm tripping because this the same person who was cackalaacking, throwing them back, having a blast, put us up in her story, as you can see below. You see how she posted us all in the story? And I was just like, well, damn, this is what we doing out here? Like, we all gonna hang out together, and the second we break up, you trying to holler at somebody? I just think that is crazy, and I just think that just breaks all types of girl codes. Okay, y'all, so as you can see, me and Jess had a conversation the very next day about, my text to her, when I was upset, right? November 8th at 1:50. Me, hey sis, love you, upside down. Love you too, you doing better. I said, yeah, Atlanta is toxic. I called her. We talked about this. We laughed, we kikied about it like girlfriends. I had no reason to believe. Now, I don't know. I had absolutely, if you can read, y'all, we are talking like homegirls. I had absolutely no reason to believe that she was offended and felt threatened, and I threatened her and her friend. Oh my God. And now the workspace is toxic. You are not you. And the same racist and the same Santa Claus that when you got drunk at my Cinco de Mayo event carried your big ass down them steps in the rain into Maggie's car. That one, right? Yeah. Like, nobody was ever mean to her. Listen, I had her back in her face and behind her back. You know what I'm saying? When everybody, my whole team was like, why is she opening up for you? She can't sing, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, no, that's my friend. She's been trying a long time, and I like her, and I like her music. I fought for her. Yes, it's my company, but still, you still got a team. You know what I'm saying? That's like, it's given very much. I really did. I was her biggest cheerleader. I had no idea. So when I unfollowed her last week when her video that she made 3 weeks ago was circling through Dish Nation. Everybody was saying how disrespectful she was about speaking negatively about me. And when I got engaged, because that's why she got unfollowed, because my feelings was hurt. That was my friend. And so publicly, you're speaking negatively about the same racist guy who you call racist, same person who helped you when you was like, you threw up at the restaurant, Jessie. It was embarrassing. He helped you. And this is the same person that you were going in like, I'm lost. As you can see, I'm cheering for her. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's in Ghana. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, girl, you're so beautiful and smart and you're funny. I'm trying to encourage my friend. Where do you feel threatened, Linda? She all the way feeling like she's not likable to men. She all the way feeling like she a lost cause. And I'm like, girl, stop saying that. The universe is listening. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, it's all a lie. You know what I mean? And then we going on a land of men like everybody else do. Like girlfriends do not. And none of these say nothing about JR. I was not obsessing over him. Why? I had cut off all communication with him after that text, after that night. I'm just going to keep it a buck with y'all. And with you, Jessie. I unfollowed you because you made a video that was circling around Dish Nation streets. And it made its way to me where you were laughing at your friend in front of the world. Somebody who helped you, somebody who supported you, somebody who gave you an opportunity that nobody has ever done. Out the goodness and the kindness of my heart, because I believed in you. You got on YouTube and laughed in my face. Friend. So that's why I unfollowed you. It wasn't about this story that you made up for the fans to make people think that, I'm a horrible person, because you said yourself.
I love Tamar. I work with Tamar. Tamar has been nothing but nice to me.
Yeah, I've been nothing but nice to you. So which one is it? Is it that you feel threatened and I threaten you and your friend and I'm this horrible person, I make your work environment horrible and you will have peace and I don't bring peace to the table? Or is it that I'm a nice person?
I love Tamar. I work with Tamar. Tamar has been nothing but nice to me.
And I've been nothing but nice to you. You said that December. Those text messages happened in November. So why are you doing this? What are you doing? Because I don't know where any of this came from. I watched the video in horror along with y'all. Like, where is this coming from? Because first of all, she said, she will have peace in the workspace when has there not been peace? We've never had a falling out at Dish Nation. She said, I got my friend hired at Dish. I guess she was trying to imply that I wanted, to kind of beef up my team over there. No, I met Darius on the Queen's Court. I saw him at Dish Nation when he got hired at Dish Nation. And then he started working for me part-time to do my social media. So that is how that happened, And then she said that she is Alani Love. She's worse. That we do agree on. We definitely agree on. I do believe that you're worse than Lonnie Love. Because out of everything that ever happened with me and the girls from The Real, who I am really good friends with to this day, she's never shared a personal text message. And she also said on The Breakfast Club that I am a good person.
And then I know Tamar because she's a good person.
She never lied and said that I caused the work environment to be hostile like you did. You're absolutely right on that. And also, another thing that you lied about, Miss Thing, was that the girl would never be interested in Jay, whatever, because all y'all was at all black girl, whatever you said. No, he never told me that. He said that they ran into each other at a restaurant, MCK, I believe. And so if that's what she told you, I guess she was trying to lie to you. Well, y'all not friends, so I don't know. Y'all friends, not be friends, could be friends. I don't know. I don't know. But I'm just appalled, Jessie, because you were the main person who came to me and told me that I was right about Candy. And you get up here and tell these people that I accused Candy of something that you know happened to me. And I just can't believe, I don't know where this is coming from. I don't know what the angle is, but I will not allow you to let people think that I caused your work environment to be hostile when the last time we shot was that day of JR's Christmas party that I didn't invite you to. JR and I had just gotten back together. You wasn't invited, sweetie. I invited Cherry. I invited Darius, and I also invited Travis. And I also invited my hairstylist, Ebony, who could not come. We were in the hall. First of all, you didn't catch me saying nothing foul about nobody in no elevator. Why? Because I don't do that. I like everybody I work with. Now, what foul stuff do I have to say about anybody? We're going to a Christmas party. We're excited to go. We're about to have a ball. And in general talking, I did ask you what you was doing. Isn't that a general thing to say to somebody that you're friendly with, Jessie? Yes, it is. And if I invited you, sweet pea, pumpkin pie, why didn't I send you the invite? Or the address? I gotta be messy about a Christmas party? Like, come on. Like, was I messy when I invited you to open up for me on my Love and War tour? Sold out show for 2 days? Was I messy then? Huh? No. So how can my intentions for you change? Because your intentions for me changed. And I think that that's the problem. I think the problem is that, you don't know how to be a friend. You don't know how to be loyal. You don't know how to be kind. You don't know how to show love because you didn't show me grace. You didn't show me love because you sat up here and you made up this fiasco story because you knew that people were upset about me getting engaged and going back with JR and you knew they would click on your little YouTube page. So y'all go follow her. I still think she's talented. I still like her music. Download her music and make her the superstar she's trying to be. But this time, make her the superstar on her own right and on her own talents because you are talented. And you know what else? I wish you well. God bless you. I'm still coming to Dish Nation. This is my week. Last week was your week. I didn't interrupt your week. I didn't cause havoc over there because you haven't been to work since the beginning of December. So I don't even know where this is happening. Anyway, I'm going to have a blast at Dish Nation. I'm going to enjoy my time with my other co-hosts, Gary with the T and DeBrat and Head Crack and Tanner Banner. I'm going to have a blast behind the scenes with the staff and I'm going to live my life and I'm never ever going to think about this moment again because what you're not going to do is use my past to make people think that what you're doing is true. You're dead ass wrong for what you're doing. I want to reiterate, this video is not about me defending my relationship with JR. This has nothing to do with this. This has everything to do with the fact that, Jessie, you were my friend. Nothing happened to where you would have to go on Beyonce's internet and share personal texts between you and I from a text that happened in the beginning of November. I can understand if you felt threatened now. I can understand if you felt like I was spiraling out of control now. But you know, and I know that is not the case. I was truly brokenhearted, going through a very public, humiliating breakup. And I was venting to my homegirl. Why shouldn't that be a safe place for me? You have vented to me, and I kept it safe for you. What's the cost? What's the point?
So now that you guys have seen both videos, Jessie Woo was talking about an incident that transpired between a friend of hers and herself through text message. I mean, not a friend of hers. I'll say Tamar and Jessie through text messages regarding a friend of hers. Now, she never really threw any dirt on Tamar. She said she's a good person in her video. She really didn't want to tell a story. She said she's been holding a story for a while, and but she just felt to get it off her heart and clear the story and get it out there. She has never told her friend, the girl who it was actually about, she never told her friend, but she said after she did the video, she was compelled to tell her friend, so she stopped the video and went and told her friend. Then, after it circulated, on social media for a while, Tamar comes and responds. So now that you guys have seen her response, there's some things that I wanted to touch on regarding both situations. Okay, so in the Jessie Woo video, initially she never releases her friend's name. She called her friend, I can't remember what she called her friend, but for intensive purposes of the video, she never revealed her friend's name. She also said that her friend was in a loving relationship with the NBA something, or like a really prominent guy, and they're in love, and they would never do that, and the guys that they deal with would never disrespect women the way Tamar's fiance does. She also said that when she texted her friend, when she discussed it with her friend was like, it's okay, it's all right. I mean, I know what you're talking about, but it's not that serious, whatever. She didn't care if she shared the story. Again, she kept the friend anonymous the whole time. And it was like a 20-minute rant, like a 20-minute story that she told. She also just, expressed that, yes, they do work at Dish Nation. No, they haven't had any real problems. But recently she's caught Tamar talking about her in an elevator or something like that. And the energy shifted in Tamar's favor. Like, shifted from Tamar onto Jessie Woo. She shifted her energy towards her. So she noticed that. So I feel like that's the reason why Jessie made the video, because the fact that, she felt the energy shift. And I'm just going to sit here and say, as a energy person or energy reader, when something is off in somebody that you've been speaking to, whatever the case may be is. We catch a lot of things. And Tamar is the type. I'm just going to say it. Tamar is the type. If you are a Tamar fan and you don't like what I'm saying, I'm sorry. It's my opinion. I'm going to say what I need to say. This is my channel. But Tamar is the type. You can see how she did the girls on The View. Anybody who sides against her, she turns against and does all kind of stuff. Her energy shifts back and forth. You can see how she came and said some stuff about what's her name, Tommy, at her show. There's a lot of stuff that goes on with Tamar, and she never wants to take accountability for her actions. That's neither here nor there. Whatever. I feel like Tamar, I didn't really want to address this story, and I didn't intend on addressing the story, but when I seen that Tamar responded, and thanks to what's happening, she's on YouTube, go check out her video as well. When I seen her respond, I was just like, all right, now I gotta talk about it. But there was a couple of things that so Jessie Woo left it at that. She said she wasn't bashing her. She really didn't say anything bad or problematic about Tamar. And she was like, oh, if you want the receipts, I got the receipts, and dropped some text messages, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to attach the text messages at the end of the video. Yeah, at the end of the video, I'll drop that text messages. But now let's talk about Tamar. So Tamar gets in. She is automatically, I'm going to stop. So this is my thoughts. Tamar wants to always be in the limelight. She always wants to be seen. And I really hate seeing her on my internet. I hate seeing her. I hate talking about her. And I know hate is a strong word, but I just don't want to see her on my screen, regardless of what it is. Good, bad, negative. Just sing the music, like I always say. Get to the music, get to the bag, and be quiet. Because a lot of these artists, as I get older, I'm starting to notice, like, a lot of them, I understand why a lot of them don't say nothing. Because they don't need to. But so now Tamar gets, you guys seen the video. She starts the video off and she's saying she wants to address the comments, the text messages, and she wants to defend herself. Okay. She didn't deny that she sent the text messages, so we know she sent the text messages. She initially starts off saying that she was drunk. So you already making excuses for your actions, honey, regardless of what you say. At the end of the day, you still said those words in the text message. So anything after that is irrelevant. But yet she outed the girl. She said the girl's real name. She allegedly, she said that the girl allegedly cheated. But how do you know that? You never gave proof that you know that. Regardless if Jessie Woo said in her messages that she don't really mess with the girl like that, she said that's her friend, but where's your proof that the girl cheated? So you making that allegation is, and you never said you had the proof. She was promoting all of the stuff that she do and talking about her stuff. She really didn't address the comments that was made in the text message thoroughly. She just brushed over them and glossed over them and made a joke about them because she felt like I was drunk. So y'all gotta excuse me. I was saying crazy stuff when I get drunk. Stop getting drunk. It's not always an excuse. Then she was promoting all of this stuff that she do, this Cinco de Mayo, all these parties she threw, all the people she deal with. Nobody cares. Nobody really cares, my dear. Nobody cares. And I wish you understand that. But see, narcissistic people, they have this grandiosity about themselves, and that's where she is. I really hate to do this video because I don't like to talk about her. She didn't take accountability for what she did, what she said, and her actions. She surface glossed over it, and then she kind of skated around everything else. She talked about the girls on The View. She talked about what's her name, Candy Burris, and that situation. But that none of these things had anything to do with the situation at hand. She talked about how Lonnie Love says she's a nice person, but you never talked about the other things that the other girls were addressing about you on The View. The fact that you didn't once you stop speaking to one person, the person that you speak to can't speak to them either. Like, girl, come on. We already know who you are. Stop getting on our internet trying to pull the wool over our eyes. We are not dumb over here. Jesus. She thought it was okay. She thought it was okay to bash this girl to Jessie Woo because Jessie says she don't really mess with her like that. But she, in her video, said that Jessie said she's not friends with the girl. False interpretation. You misunderstood what she said. She did not say that. You have your own story concocted in your head, and then you just want to make it up as you go. She didn't say that. She said she don't mess with the girl. And she whatever. She alluded to that too. But it's whatever. She said that she never threatened Jessie. Jessie never said that she threatened her. And the reason why Jessie said that she's not Lonnie is because Lonnie was a pushover for you. And she was letting you know that she's not a pushover. I interpreted all of that when I watched the video. But yet she just took it as that this girl said she threatened her. And I'm just like, no. She said you threatened her friend. That's what she said. She kept bringing up the fact that she let her open up for her on her tour. And I'm like, okay, but she opened up for you for 2 shows. She thanked you in her own video, the same video. And she said she was grateful for the opportunity. And she said you was a good person. She said all of that. So it doesn't negate from those things. Your actions and your text messages doesn't negate from how she feels and the gratefulness that she feels towards you. But you took it as an offense because you let her open up for you, and then she gonna come and say all of this stuff at you. You got mad at her because she talked about you and you get engagement to your crazy friend over here and your crazy actions. You out of pocket, ma'am. She kept playing the victim. Like, she always want to be the victim. She never wants to take accountability. She always wants to be the victim. This is why I cannot take her. I wish she'd just go sit down somewhere. She kept using the fact that the reason why she unfollowed her was because she laughed at their engagement. She thought it was comical because she had this card up her sleeve. We all think it's comical, this you and this engagement, because you want to be in the limelight, you want to be seen, and so does your man. He wants to be in the scene. He wants to be in the limelight, but you're the dummy that's not seeing his motives. But we stop bringing this to us and stop adding us to the group chat. We don't care enough about you, sis. Then even the reason why I didn't even make a video initially was because when I watched the Jessie Woo video, I was just like, this is a random topic. If you watch Jessie Woo's comments, she comments about a lot of the stuff that you see on social media, in, you know, the Shade Room, on the Jasmine brand, neighborhood talk. She comments about those things they discuss on Dish Nation. She talks about those as well. So it was when I seen it last week, I was just like, this is so random. We didn't even have no information about Tamar, but yet she's doing a whole video about this story time. And so it was random. So I do question that, like question why she dropped this video. I guess she didn't, I don't know what she thought. She maybe thought that it wasn't going to get a lot of traction, but you have a lot of viewers over there. You have a lot of subscribers over there. So what made you think that? I don't even think that I'm subscribed to her page. I just watch her from time to time because I'm interested in some of the comments, and then she's so funny. But then, I mean, some of the videos that she posts I'm interested in, but then some of the videos I'm not. So that's why I'm not subscribed to her page, because it's random for me. It's not like consistent for me. So I just felt like we need to talk about it, because they're going back and forth, and I'm sure eventually Jessie is gonna have something else to say, and maybe they're gonna just keep dropping text messages back and forth. But I don't know. I brought y'all to see. Y'all seen the videos. Go check out the people who I gave shout outs to for posting these videos. Check out Jessie Woo took this video down off her page, but go check something out over there. I don't know. She be talking about some funny stuff. See y'all on the next one. Peace.